Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, February 10th, 2017, and today in our Tech News we have Uber. Well, a man in France is suing Uber because of a glitch in the app. His wife could see his location, and of course, she filed for divorce because the location seemed to point to maybe a little bit of infidelity here. So now he's suing for $48 million Uber, saying that that glitch, well, broke his marriage. Of course, that's not counting that, well, if he really cheated on his wife, maybe he's a little more responsible than that. But anyways, that's another story. So anyways, $48 million against Uber, and that means, be careful depending on what you do when you use Uber for a taxi. There's a new mobile insider preview. 15.0.31 is finally released yesterday for mobile. So if you have a Windows 10 phone and wants to see the latest features of the Windows 10 Creators Update for phone, well, check it out. It's now available for fast ring phone users. Well, it seems that in January, the numbers of units sold says that Xbox One had the best January ever. So that's good news for Microsoft and the Xbox One team. But still, even with these good numbers, PlayStation 4 outsold Xbox. So we could see that PlayStation has a really a lot of units sold, and it's pretty amazing. And I know that some of you seem to think that it's not the case, but it seems that numbers are really pointing towards PlayStation 4 being sold more than Xbox in many markets. I can tell you here in Canada, I see many more PlayStation 4 than I see Xboxes. So it all depends on the markets, maybe also. Well, Microsoft will go ahead. A judge has finally said, yep, the gag order that the government is giving Microsoft and the fact that it needs to absolutely, without any possibility, give client lists to find out bad guys. Well, Microsoft, of course, went to court because they said, no, we don't want to do that. It's not, it's not okay. We want to protect our own clients. And the judge said to Microsoft and to the government, yep, you know what, there's maybe something here. So the lawsuit is moving forward, and I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the end. Microsoft and a few other companies are kind of suing the U.S. government because in one of their ways of actually accessing data, they actually force companies to give lists of clients to try to find bad guys in there. And these companies don't really like it. It's like, well, why should we have to give the lists of our clients? It's kind of not really fair. So we'll see what happens with this. In other news, well, if you want to have a super powerful computer, there's a bargain to have. Intel has a Xeon 8894 V4 chip. Now that CPU, that processor, has 24 cores. Yep, 24 cores, and the cache is 60 megabytes. So you're going to say, oh wow, when can I get this? Well, it runs at 3.4 gigahertz first of all, and it's available for the retail price of only, yes, only $8,898. So why not? You want to have that $10,000 computer? Well, why not check out the new Xeons? Windows 10 numbers. Now, there's an interesting article on Computer World about Windows 10 numbers. Yesterday, Terry Myerson, while addressing a public, still used the September 2016 number of 400 million PCs running Windows 10, over 400 million. So they started looking at numbers and how this relates to how many Windows PCs are there in February of 2017. So they took the estimation of course, the fact that after the end of the free upgrade to Windows 10, the upgrades did slow down. But as Computer World and as numbers show, they have installed. They are still, moving forward. So they started thinking about, okay, how many computers are there out there really running Windows 10? So there's a conflicting result, because one of the things, the base number that Microsoft is using, which is there's 1.5 billion PCs running Windows out there. What that meant is, okay, according to a fact that there is 1.5 billion PCs, here are the numbers. The thing is, one of the things we know is that the number of Windows PCs in the world is actually decreasing slowly. So one of the numbers that they are actually saying is, 1.5 billion might not actually be a right number. There's maybe less than that now. So that's a number we actually don't really know. And also the fact that we know that there's been about a 2% increase per month in Microsoft's Windows 10 operating system. So basically, the numbers they give is, if we take a number that is down from 1.5 billion base, that means the number of users with Windows 10 are around 415 to 420 million. If we take the numbers as, yes, there's still 1.5 billion PCs around the world, now they're estimating that we're at 430 to 460 million PCs around the world. So it's going to be interesting, because at some point Microsoft will have to update this number. They said they would update it regularly, but we haven't had any updates in that 400 million PC since the month of September. So we'll see when the next number is released by Microsoft officially. And finally, in our last bits of news, if you are a WhatsApp user, well, one new security feature that you'll want to turn on to stay safe is two-factor authentication. It was in beta form. Now it is officially for everybody. So if you use WhatsApp, take the time to do this. You know what? Every account you own, everything you do should all be on two-factor authentication. I think that's a very important thing to do. So why not take the time today to just turn on two-factor authentication on your different accounts on the internet. So this was the Tech News Update for Friday, February the 10th, 2017. If you enjoy our videos, well, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll know when new videos are online, and you can give us a thumbs up. If you have comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to put these in the comments below. It's always fun to have your feedback.